Zhu Xudan has showed up in many driving entertainers, and her acting abilities are not awful. For what reason would she say she is not so renowned as Zhao Lusi and different newbies? As of late, Zhu Xudan has showed up on the web Hot Pursuit a few times seldom, yet this time he actually didn't escape the circle in light of his works. Since A Hot Hunt is about Turco shooting a video with the topic of good sisters with Dee Liba, who is likewise an old buddy from a similar organization. With the two braids, she looks energetic and strong, and the close cooperation is loved by netizens. On the Hot Pursuit. What's more, another Hot Pursuit is about the outrage among her and Zhao, which is by all accounts brought about by show, primarily in light of the fact that many hints have been uncovered consistently. Like a cell phone case, Zhu Xudan taps on Zhao's birthday pictures and messages, and so forth. I need to say that one is Zhao, who has showed up in numerous female lead shows, and the other is a symbol from the Kid Bunch R1SE, and the 2RCP in the minimal expense web dramatization The Incomparable CEO Zhu Xudan. Man, not long after this outrage spread, it pulled in the consideration and warmed conversations of endless netizens. Nonetheless, despite the fact that Zhao and Zhu Xudan can be supposed to be attractive men and delightful ladies with a serious level of similarity, standing together is likewise satisfying to the eye. Yet, the aficionados of the two emerged to explain consistently. For instance, Zhao's fans said he has since a long time ago quit utilizing a similar telephone case, while Zhu Xudan's fans said, as a notable large gatherer of cell phone cases, it is typical to go over a similar model. The way that Zhu Xudan clicked to post pictures and messages is viewed as gibberish. In spite of the fact that Zhao's birthday is May 28th, Zhu Xudan appropriated the photos at 5:28 p.m. on October 23rd. It appears to be that it is only a fortuitous event! Exclamation mark. Obviously, after explanation by fans, eating melon netizens as of now not fretted over this embarrassment. It's simply that numerous netizens said that Zhu Xudan's new hot hunts are both fellowship and embarrassment, and it's hard not to make individuals question whether the group is intentionally advertising. All things considered, on the grounds that Dee Liba and she are the two specialists of Jiaxing media, they are a similar age yet totally unique in notoriety and prominence. With the past conduct way of Jiaxing media, it is truly hard for individuals not to think that they need to utilize Dee Liba's acclaim move Zhu Xudan. It is likewise a direct result of this mature of general assessment that numerous netizens feel somewhat wary. It makes sense that Zhu Xudan has acted in numerous female leads, and his acting abilities are not terrible. For what reason would he say he is not quite as renowned as Zhao Lusi, Yu Shukes and indifferent rookies? For sure, since Zhu Xudan endorsed into Jiaxing media in 2013, albeit the greater part of the jobs he played in the beyond couple of years were supporting jobs, they are likewise very famous works. For example, Soulship 2, Desolate and Exhaust Nursery, 3 Live 3 Universes 10 Miles of Peach Blooms, Moderator, 1001 Evenings, and so on, particularly in 3 Lives 3 Universes 10 Miles of Peach Blooms. The job of the deceitful female bad guy Zhuan Nu made the crowd know her. A while later, Zhu Xudan slowly began her own street to a courageous woman, and progressively featured in House Tracker, Yulong, The Developer is So Charming, First Love, and so forth, and, surprisingly, partook in theatrical presentations. Famous projects, for example, The Entertainers If It's Not Too Much Trouble, take their places. Nonetheless, cautious netizens ought to have found that a large portion of the television shows in which Zhu Xudan featured as the courageous woman are online dramatizations, and they are moderately minimal expense online shows. Perhaps for netizens who don't really focus on homegrown web-based dramatizations, some of them have never at any point known about them, in light of the fact that large numbers of them have not caused a sprinkle after they were communicated. As Zhu Xudan's fans said, it appears to be that Jiaxing media has treated her well, and has organized a great deal of champion assets for her in the beyond 2 years. In any case, are also that these television series cannot measure up to famous star shows. For example, Yang Mi and Dee Liba, they are additionally unique with well-known web-based dramatizations this year, like Zhao Lusi's Splendid Star. All things considered, there is an immense hole in the cast, and there is likewise a gigantic hole in the evaluations of the television shows. Xinghan's Splendid is a S-level venture. Obviously, some netizens feel that Zhu Xudan's acting abilities are for sure generally excellent contrasted with many Zhao's. All things considered, he is likewise an expert entertainer who moved on from the Focal Institute of Show. As far as appearance, she likewise has a place with a sweet and delicate high-esteem goddess. In any case, these netizens additionally brought up that Zhu Xudan doesn't appear to have the champion face like Yang Mi and Dee Liba. While watching the television series she featured in, there will continuously be an inclination that she is a supporting entertainer. I couldn't say whether Jiaxing Media is presently continually organizing assets for her as a courageous woman. Can this generalization be switched, and Zhu Xudan can likewise be among the positions of well-known florets? 02. Wang Yibo, The Unsolvable Inquiry is called Development. The film No Name is at present appearing. Have you watched it? How often have you understood it? How would you feel? On account of the joining of Wang Yibo, this film has been fervently looked and talked about since the pre-deal. Despite what the movie and the primary makers have encountered during this period, according to the ongoing film industry and verbal, the informal exchange of the film No Name has set up a good foundation for itself. The style of Chief Chang Emergency Room has been seen by people in general, and Wang Yibo's acting abilities have been perceived by the business and outside it's supported. That is all there is to it. It's now one. As he said in the meeting, he didn't anticipate that No Name would come to him, not to mention that he could play against the entertainer. This young fellow who answered external bits of gossip with no sense never believed that such a heavyweight and startling beneficial thing would come to him. To acquire one more sentence from himself, what is my destiny? Without a doubt, numerous entertainers have never had a work out of the circle in their whole lives, yet he has his own showstoppers on the phases of film, TV, and exhaustive. Along these lines, he has proactively abandoned certain individuals. The job of me and No Name is truly uncommon and difficult to find. It has a place with the sort of cake that it is tossed from the sky and hit him, and he gets it consistently. Perhaps this is the situation. Numerous things in life can be experienced yet not pursued. What is purposely constrained can't be gotten, and what isn't generally anticipated will frequently come suddenly. Albeit no one but Bull can see the value in 1,000-mile horse. Whether you can immediately take advantage of the chance and cause individuals to accept that you are that 1,000-mile horse relies altogether upon your own capacity. The beginning stage of the featuring film debut is high to the point that certain individuals can't match it. What's more, some bedlam on the web made the guileless him think further. Certain individuals like motion pictures and some don't. I simply make an honest effort to do what I ought to do, and that is fine. In addition, I likewise make great educators and accommodating companions, one verbal, and switched certain individuals' biases. This is now an incredible bliss. The youngsters who once said for what reason is it a pick, red hire have grown up, turning out to be increasingly not set in stone. The kid who once sang his heart into the tune grew up, safeguarded himself with no inclination, furnished himself with my reality code, until he told himself with 20, warned everybody with like the daylight, and awakened we should stand by somewhat longer together until the day when the sun sparkles once ignorant, always fearless, not forgetting the original intention, and keeping pure. He has grown up step by step from the handsome boy in the boy group, Wang Yibo in Everyday Upward, the cool leopard captain in hip-hop to actor Wang Yibo. From the small screen to the big screen also turned his fans into fans of his movies. Needless to say, we all understand each other. The previous confusion gradually dissipated in the process of growing up, and the previous confusion also became insignificant with the growth. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and he has already opened the door of the movie with No Name, and then, well, if you climb another mountain, you will encounter more difficulties, and you will also walk out of your own broad road. 03. Facial features are blurred, handsome men and beautiful women change their faces. How outrageous can film and television drama filters be? The skin of the actors is so good, there are no bags under the eyes and no wrinkles. Mr. Ni Datong, who is in his 60s, can achieve reverse growth. What kind of magic are they practicing? Just mastered the essence of the filter. Next, let's take a look at those 10-level filters that are so blurry that you can't see clearly, so dark that you want to turn on the light, so green that you feel panicked, and so beautiful that you grow inversely. When the Reuters photos of Love at First Sight came out, many people rushed into the pit. The unrequited love between the young handsome and the rich girl in the filter of the times, the atmosphere of the Republic of China is instantly full. But after the drama was broadcast, the real picture in the drama was shocking. The plastic background setting, Avado's 10-level microdermabrasion filter, and the filter that ordinary people don't even use for pictures, made people feel real at first sight. So fake. A good handsome guy has a greasy hairstyle, matches the whole face with one-click skin care, even the line silkworms disappear, and even the characteristic jawline is almost integrated with the neck. The bridge of the nose on the heroine's side almost disappeared in place. Even the elderly Governor Su did not escape. His skin is smooth and tender, and his skin is 100% cold. Teacher Kangxi was a good fresh meat when he was young, but now with the blessing of the filter, he is more mature than when he was young, which is a capital outrageous. Netizens couldn't restrain the prehistoric power in their hearts, and complained one after another, stop tossing about the filter. This drama has been polished for so long, is the emotion polishing all the characters? Zhu Xudan was also a victim of the filter in Jian biography. Her eyes and nose were blurred by the filter. The same situation also happened in Legend of the New White Snake. And what is even more outrageous in this drama is Fa Hai. Under the effect of the filter, such an old character literally erased his foreign wrinkles. Yu Mengyu, the leading actor in the play, also posted, "The filter is offline, and the clear version is online." Diliba, as a representative of thick-faced beauties, also suffers from filters. In Long Songxing, the skin texture of the face is also worn away alive, almost like a porcelain doll. And when the lens is zoomed in, it is more obvious. In You Are My Glory starring Reba and Yang Yang, pores and micro-expressions can be clearly seen through the lens of the hero, but as long as the two are in the same frame, even the nail caps can disappear. The same is true of the light. The heroine often seems to have a reflector with her own, and she is the most dazzling presence wherever she goes. Unlike talking about love together, this lighting is more like yin and yang. In fact, the filmmakers don't have to do this. Reba's face is really good, and the raw pictures can be out of the circle. Such filter blessings not only can't add points, but also hinder the existence. Zhao Lusi achieved transformation with her wonderful performance in The Wind Blows Penelia. Su Bangsha, who plays the role in the play, wears 90s style clothing, red lips and bigger rings, and Zhao Lusi even put on weight for this role. Her skin condition is clearly visible in the camera. And Li Guangji, who played the role, can clearly see the pores, and the skin condition is not good enough, but it is this condition that makes them more suitable for the role, giving the audience a sense of reality, and better showing their acting skills. However, it's not that Zhao Lusi didn't suffer from filters, and the skincare and Yu Bandit was also ridiculed by the crowd. When the heroine cries, the tears can be wiped away, and the heroine frowns without any wrinkles on her skin. Yang Xianager would like crumbs. During the crying scene, the same filter operation appeared again, and the tears disappeared. If I didn't know that Yang Zi cried well, I would have thought it was a fake cry. There is only thunder but no rain. Lu Han and Guan Xianatong Sweet Crit, the whole script is directly integrated with the Barbie fan filter. Is this forcibly creating a sense of atmosphere? Idol dramas have taken great pains for the appearance of the protagonists. After all, face is a powerful weapon for fans, but it was unexpected for Brother Huo to start pursuing filters in period dramas. Dear Parents starring Yan Ni and Wang Yanhu, this kind of period drama is also following the trend of filters. The actors in the drama have smooth and flat skin, without a trace of lines, and the skin is severely polished like a silicone face. Teacher Yan Ni's private dress is mainly natural, and the artistic filters in the play are also suffocating. The actors will have their own light effects, which makes people feel dazzled. For a long time, we haven't seen the picture of the breeze bathing in the sun on the face, and it's been a long time since we've seen the highlight moments where the acting skills are clearly visible. Actors with real acting skills don't need heavy filters, because the performance is also the most important part of acting.